I'm Lawrence Webb. I've lived in Anderson 2 different times. I came here from seminary in 1959. I was with Pope Drive Baptist Church, and I was invited to teach at Anderson College, which was a 2-year school back in those days. I went away and did several things, did some church work and also some writing and editing. I was invited back to Anderson College as it later became Anderson University. And our sons grew up here. Well, if we are not grateful, I'm not sure we're much of anything. I have a friend, Roger Lovett, who is a retired pastor up at Clemson. Something he wrote the other day referred to a couple of lines about 2 men who were in prison, looked out through prison bars. One saw mud, the other saw stars. It's easy just to get bogged down in the mud if we don't really realize, don't stop and think of the blessings we have. It is a matter of attitude, and I think every one of us, if we'll stop and look, has some things we're grateful for. I guess none of us has all we want to be grateful for, but the fact that we're living. One of my favorite Broadway musicals is Mame. She sings, though it may not be anyone's birthday, though it's far from the first of the year, we know this very minute has history in it because we're here. We have a lot to be thankful for. And I do the Baraka Radio Sunday School class, and sometimes in the Thanksgiving season, I just go down through the letters of Thanksgiving. T is for today, the H is for home, and A is for America, or Anderson, and on down the line there. We have much to be thankful for. Well, life itself, for a loving wife, for 2 sons who have grown up and done well for themselves. And, I'm grateful for Anderson University, which is the place I've spent most of my public career, and the opportunity there to fellowship with other professors and try to make an impact on the students, some of whom I keep in close touch with over the years. Those are some of the things that I'm particularly grateful for. I think it's very similar to any of the seasons we set aside. We have the specific Christian celebrations of the birth of Christ and the resurrection and the Advent season. I think we need a time that just says these are times, these are days when we give special thanks, that we stop and do a little bit of inventory, because otherwise we may just let it drift. We need to make it more than just Turkey Day and Football Day, but I'm glad we have that season, and that we can stop and look at those things, make our little list, and say, I'm especially grateful for this.